Hi guys, my name is Lelasophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, then I have some fun videos for you. Guys, this is part 4. Okay, if you have not seen part 1, 2, or 3, it doesn't have to be in any kind of order, but essentially I have been doing a little mini series over here that I've actually been very much so enjoying, and I think you guys have been enjoying them too, I hope. Essentially, I'm going to go over some of my favorite people who wear one of my favorite, who am I kidding, my favorite brand, The Row. We're gonna go over my favorite people wearing my favorite brand and my favorite bag of theirs. First and foremost, if you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at lelasophia jewelry. I put out videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Okay, we're gonna jump right in because we know the drill. Again, if you want to hear, if you want to hear more of a spiel, I'm sure in 1, 2, and 3 I probably give you one. And so today we're just gonna dive in head first. I have a really fun person to start with because I personally have purchased a bag from her. She not only is an amazing creator, but she also does a little resale, some vintage, some collector, I'm not exactly sure, but really an amazing, like pre-loved little Instagram I think she has currently, and her website is just gorgeous. Adele Becker. Oh my god, when I found her, I became instantly obsessed. She is a The Row girly through and through. And quite frankly, it was a little bit hard to pick, but there's one bag that I actually haven't talked about, and if you've seen part 3, I definitely repeated too. I cheated a little bit, okay? I repeated 2 bags because they're just so good and I couldn't help myself. But the one bag of hers that I have not spoken about yet is the I think it's just called the East-West tote bag. We're obsessed. This came out in the same collection, correct me if I'm wrong. This came out in the same collection, I believe, as the Taurus bag, which my mother, if you guys, again, for anybody who's new, which a lot of new people watch these kinds of videos, so hello, thank you for joining. I'm so grateful for you. Definitely subscribe, just saying, if you feel like it, subscribe. But my mom is the OG collector of The Row. She's been collecting for like 10 years, and she has the Taurus bag, and I think these 2 came out in the same collection. So the Taurus was like the really exaggerated long shoulder strap bag, and then the East-West like little day bag. Oh my goodness, that was my pick. I just loved it so much. And I believe, if I'm thinking visually correct, Ashley Olsen wears this literally all the time. I talk about this constantly, and that as a designer myself, I have a fine jewelry line, Lelasophia Jewelry. As a designer, I love seeing what the designers themselves choose to wear, purchase, and have in their own closet. And Ashley is a through and through kind of girl. She has her staple bags that she loves. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, they have like 2 bags. I think the lady bag and the bowler bag, one of those in exotics. They might switch sometimes, but really they're both quite unique to each other in their own styles. And so when one likes one bag, my beady little eyes are on it. Adele's collection is literally iconic. And again, she sold me like from one of their very first, from their second year of creating bags, not their second year of production, but first they did clothing and I believe shoes. I can't remember when exactly shoes launched, but they launched bags in 2011. That's the important part. And I believe from the 2012 collection, I became literally obsessed as soon as I saw this listing on Poshmark, and I was like, where is this? Oh my god, the seller happens to be in New York. Oh my god, the seller not only happens to be in New York, but is also an amazing stylist. We're gonna contact, and it's the only time I've like met somebody in person. A little insane, I know, but you know what? For some reason, we both trusted each other and it worked out. She's the nicest person of all time, so I love my 2012 baguette bag, I've been calling it. And essentially Adele's collection is literally iconic, and definitely give her a follow and check out all of her resale items. Not sponsored at all. She does not know I'm making this. And somebody who is completely new to me, but who I immediately hit that follow button. Okay, we're obsessed. I might pronounce her name wrong. I'm so sorry. Serene Haban. Oh my god, you guys know I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Please forgive me. Yeah, I think probably like a lot of these people who I found either years ago or just very recently, like her, I think she's the most recent on this list, or maybe even any of my lists. As soon as like one of the amazing The Row fans slash like the Row archive and The Row collection, one of the really cool like a little bit elusive accounts repost all these amazing people and creators who just put together the most beautiful outfits featuring pieces by The Row. As soon as she was posted, I said, I will be doing a deep dive. I did a deep dive, and my goodness, her style is pretty much impeccable, but we're here for the bag. Another bag that I'm trying to remember if I've talked about before. I think actually Emma Hill has this bag as well. And my goodness, her following is like astronomical. Is that how you say that? Her following is really incredible. She has an amazing following that she's built up. I've been watching her videos for a really long time. The everyday bag. Can we talk about how iconic this is? I think I did talk about this in part 1 or 2. The everyday bag is quite literally an everyday perfect bag. Okay, can we talk about how iconic this style is? And I think in the same grouping of the North-South Park tote, I'm trying to think of what other ones, the Half Moon for sure, pre the Margot's fame. I really think that the everyday bag, the 90s bag, the Half Moon bag, and the North-South Park tote, and of course, oh my God, I'm forgetting my love, the Ascot bag, which I just got, and the Ascot bag, but that's kind of the OG. The everyday bag was one of the first, like, if virality was a thing, however many years ago, if like TikTok was a thing, however many years ago, it was the viral bag, okay? Like magazine terms, article terms. So it wasn't everywhere. This is getting really redundant, but the everyday bag was really a lot, I think, on people's mouths who loved The Row. And literally I've seen people, this is about to be a very redundant sentence, but I've seen people who've owned that bag for years still have it in their everyday, haha, in their everyday rotation. And so apparently she's an amazing bag. And we have this bag to give so much credit for the way that the Margot is carried, okay? Because in the I'm not even gonna pretend to remember. I think it was 2020 winter collection, but I could be wrong. Gigi Hadid led, oh, love. We saw the everyday bag carried like on the bottom, essentially folded. It just is so gosh darn iconic, and Serene's collection is literal perfection, and I love the way that she wears this bag, and especially in that white. Another creator who I just recently discovered, Annabelle Rosand. Again, I hope I'm saying that like a little bit correct. I don't know. I'm probably saying it. I'm probably butchering it. This amazing creator, oh my goodness, has the chocolate brown version of my little mini, aka small bindle bag that I just love so much. We see I'm a chocolate brown girl through and through, and so I did something different. However, the second I saw that on her, I was like, it's so cute. I'm so happy with my choice. Don't worry, guys. I genuinely think it was the perfect color for me. But can we just give a moment for how absolutely gorgeous the small bindle bag, I keep wanting to say mini, the small bindle bag is an espresso chocolate yummy brown. It is so perfect. And you know what? This has become one of the easiest bags to wear. Like, it's stupidly easy to wear. Somehow the way that it is just like perfectly cut, you can easily put all your things in, but the second you hold it like and put a little bit of weight on the top, it makes it so that like I actually feel so safe. None of my stuff will ever fall out. It's just, they're just geniuses, and I love this bag on her. Another person who I can't believe I haven't talked about yet, she is the reason, where is it, that I got my Celine purse clutch bag. Rachel Young. I don't even have words for how amazing her style is. Like, that is the person I wish I was. Oh my God, moment of silence for how amazing her style is. Again, another person who is a stylist. So sometimes I'm like, which one is yours? I'm not exactly sure, but essentially she has like the most amazing collection of all time. This Margot, I'm so sorry. Have I even talked about a Margot, or is it too obvious that I haven't even talked about one? I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one in here because I did talk about Margot, but this is either the 15 or the 17. It might be the 17 in the smooth brown leather or burgundy leather. We know that would be my one. I'm still holding out for them coming out again with the belted Margot. That is my choice. That's my ultimate dream. But can we talk about how insane Rachel Young looks? Oh my God. And then just quickly, I'm cheating again with all these people. There is a bag that I just have to talk about. I'm not sure if it was for a client of hers or for her that she posted, but I love this bag to pieces. Rosie Huntington Whiteley, who I've already talked about, also has this bag, the Lela bag. Why is it so pretty? Yes, it is a weird bag to get in it and out of. It literally like has a belt wrapped around it, but for the vibes, for the gorgeousness of it, I'd absolutely undo and do that belt over and over and over again. This is one of the most underrated. There's a couple, okay, but this is definitely one of the most underrated bags, and I just love it so much. It's like all these people, you can just tell that they're, you know, have a little bit of like, or that maybe it's just validating my craziness for that I'm like, oh my God, but all the nuanced, lesser known bags, like how amazing. So anytime anybody shows up with a bag that's like a little bit less known, I'm like, we understand each other, okay? Real, Recogniz is real. A creator who I've been a little bit obsessing, I'm not going to lie, a little bit obsessing over this last week especially, but really, you know, for a little while now, Shay in June, oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm I mean, again, outfits that I would just like, oh, I just strive to be that effortless and cool, and she showed up with a bag, aka on my TikTok feed, you know, being really honest, not like I'm meeting up for coffee with her, but she showed up with a bag on my TikTok feed that I love so much. I've mentioned the Dante, but I just have to mention this because my Dante bag is like, this is the fraternal twin. Is that correct? Yeah, this is the fraternal twin, or like if it was like a boy-girl twin pairing, okay? That I think is like quite accurate. The Dante, sleek and billowy, but this clutch, essentially the Dante with a handle. And the reason why I'm mentioning it, as of right now, it could have sold between filming this and releasing this video, so I'm so sorry if it did, but it is currently on Fashion File because Fashion File is finally doing the row, and I'm so happy about that. Obviously, can we just talk about sometimes, which is why I'm validating why I just got confused. Sometimes the browns and burgundies, there was one collection where the row came out with a brown and burgundy that were so similar. So it says burgundy, but it really looks brown to me. Anyways, this bag is perfection. We know I have some sort of weird fixation with smooth leather. And can we talk about this outfit? Can we talk about how she's so amazing at just styling everything? I love, 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 love watching all of her content. And my last one is the person who I've been consuming, speak English, Sophia, the person who I've been consuming the most YouTube content is Christy Tyler. I just discovered her somehow. Apparently I've been on a real bender figuring out all these new amazing people to follow. I love watching her YouTube videos, and then come to find out she has like 500,000 Instagram followers. It's insane. She's incredible. And again, another person who talks about how much of an in-out she does. So I'm not sure if she still has this bag, but at some point she did have the Row Ascot bag. And I'm cheating because I already talked about it on Zoe Kravitz because that's our girl, duh. But I just have to mention it here. So many people have the Ascot bag. I talked about it with Stephanie Shepard and pretty much everybody, but I just had to mention that, which I repeated again, sorry. I love Christy Tyler's outfits. Again, probably the type of person who I wish I could just like, I wish that vintage clothing fit me, okay? I wish I could go to a cute little dinner in a beautiful little vintage Etsy found sheer slip dress, okay? But no. So many vintage clothes were not plus size, which is so sad. And so I just essentially drool at all of her outfits, and the like 1 or 2 posts that I've seen of her wearing her Ascot bag, a match made in heaven. I love, love, love her. You guys, that is our part 4, which is really crazy. And as is per usual, I'm already finding more people to talk about. That has been part 4. So still more to come of my fixation of my favorite people wearing my favorite bags from my favorite brand, The Row. I can't wait to hear your thoughts down below. Put all the people that you want to down in the comments. And I truly can't wait to see you in my next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.